What was that transition like going from sort of that corporate, maybe, I mean, it's not fully corporate. I mean, it's a pretty small company from an employee standpoint,
Yeah.
personnel standpoint. But that environment to starting your own investment firm, were there any challenges or anything that you could share with our listeners that might be helpful to them if they're looking to do the same thing?
Yeah, I would say I started out, it wasn't like I just, okay, 2020, now I have 800 units. That's not what happened. So to back up a little bit, I bought my first two family in 2016 on my own money. I managed it.
Gotcha.
I evicted the tenants. I renovated the units. I did everything myself. So I got to learn a little bit. Then from there, I bought another two family with a partner that we flipped. So I had experience on my own. And then I had experience with the partner. And then I met my business partner where we bought a 10 unit. And then
Mm,
we stabilized that in 20, we bought that in like 2017. It's fully stabilized in 2018. 10 units you can handle while you're working a full-time job.
sure.
So 10, he did most of the management anyway, but I helped guide, of course. I put up money as well. It was just a straight joint venture. And we bought a 10, and then we bought another 10, and then we bought another 12, and then we bought a 20. So we had about 70 units together. So the cash flow coming from that,
Mm,
as well as the
okay.
couple properties I bought, I want to say almost replaced the W-2 by the time I left. And by the time I left, I had one syndication where the larger deal um, under contract that we were closing in December of 2019, in which we closed. And then I had another one already under contract set to close in March. So for me, with the transition, it was like, I'm kind of just going into a new job. I didn't think about it. I
Got
wasn't
it.
scared. It was very different. If you had things, I had kind of things like lined up methodically, as opposed to just going out and being like, oh, let's see what happens.